here's another example. So right now, keep your eyes on me. You're looking right at me. And in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine a Macintosh apple, like not a computer, but like an actual piece of fruit.
Okay.
Can you do it? Can
Yeah.
you see it?
Yeah.
What color is it?
Green.
Okay. Does it have any red?
No.
Okay. So it's a Granny Smith apple.
Yeah.
Okay. What does it taste like? Like imagine grabbing it,
Yeah.
biting into it, hearing the crunch of the
Mhm.
apple. What does it taste like?
It's like sweet.
It's like a little tart,
Yeah,
maybe?
yeah.
Yeah. Is it juicy?
It's very juicy.
Yeah. Okay. So if I were imaging your brain right now, what I would see is I would see changes in the signal that is related to neural activity in your visual cortex, even though there is no apple in front of you. And I would see a change in activity in your auditory cortex, even though you didn't really hear the crunch.
My mouth was watering as well.
And your mouth is watering. And in fact, every time you sit down for a meal, your brain directs your saliva glands to produce more saliva to prepare you to eat and digest the food. So that usually happens in advance of even sitting down to a meal. That is all prediction. That's all of that is your brain preparing itself for what's coming because predicting and correcting is a much more efficient way to run a nervous system, really any system, than reacting to the world. Here's another example. Do you drink coffee?
Yes.
Okay. Do you drink coffee every day at the same time?
Usually, yeah.
Okay. And are you one of these people that if you miss having coffee at that time, you get a headache?
I mean, it's happened before.
Mhm.
Yes.
Well, I used to be a person who drank a lot of coffee. And I love coffee, but I don't drink it anymore. But I loved it and I drank it always at the same time every day. And if I didn't drink it, I would get at that time of day, I would get a massive headache. And the reason why, and this is true really of every medicine you take, anything which affects your physiology, if you do it on a regular basis, your brain will come to expect it. And what that means, come to expect it, is that coffee has chemicals in it that will constrict your blood vessels everywhere. But in the brain is attempting to keep the blood flow pretty constant and even. And so if every day at 8 o'clock in the morning, you're drinking something that's going to constrict your blood vessels, then at 7:55 approximately, I don't know the exact timing, but a little bit before 8, your brain will dilate the blood vessels
Oh,
in
really?
preparation for that constriction so they remain constant. And if you don't drink that substance, then you have this big dilation and you get a very, very bad headache.
I was just wondering then about, as you were talking, I thought you were going to talk about how sometimes when I set an alarm, I seem to wake up like 5 minutes before the
Yeah,
alarm.
sure. That's an example. Here's another example. Exercise. Okay. If you want to if you want to play tennis better, if you want to run a faster mile, what do?
Train.
Train, and you do the same thing over and over and over and over again. And you get better and faster and you burn fewer calories. You get more efficient. Why? Because your brain's predicting really well. That's what muscle memory is. It's not literally a memory in your muscles. It's a memory in your brain. Your brain is controlling your muscles. And so if you practice the same set of movements over and over and over again, you just get really efficient at them because your brain is able to predict better.
Mhm.
Now, if you're somebody who's exercising because you want to become healthier or you want to lose weight or right, you don't want to practice the same exercise over and over and over again because you will be burning fewer calories because you're being efficient. That's the goal, right? So instead, you do interval training, right? If somebody's calling out to you every 30 seconds, a different set of movements, and you can't predict what they are, then your brain will make a prediction, it'll be wrong, you'll have to adjust, and so you end up burning more calories, and you end up throwing yourself out of balance, which we call allostasis, so you become dysregulated, and then your brain has to work to get itself back in again, And so that's a different kind of workout. These two different kinds of workouts are completely predicated on the fact that sometimes you want to be able to predict better. Sometimes you want to be able to disrupt yourself and get back into the pocket quickly,
Mhm.
right? So basically, you're learning how to take in prediction error, things, signals you didn't predict, and adjust to them.